Hello, Mr. Lee here. All right, this practice is going to be graphing from slope. Okay, so for these examples, you're going to be given a specific slope of the line and a point that it goes through. Okay, so I actually like to start with the point that it goes through. Okay, so graph at a minimum goes through two points. Or sorry, you can define a line minimum by going through 2 points. Okay, so I'm going to establish this first point, use my slope to find the second point, and there's our line. Okay, so -3, -4 is going to be over here. So for sure, the graph or the line goes through this point, right? -3, -4. I got that from these coordinates. Okay, this second point, I don't know where it goes. Look at all these different lines that I have, right? I don't know how to establish the line until I apply this slope. Okay, so let's go ahead and apply the slope. This is a -5, which is, you can also write as, you can write it as a -5/1, right? -5 is the same thing as -5/1. That helps you see, oh, I'm going down 5 and right 1. Okay, so that's what I'm going to try to focus on. Goes down 5 and right 1. Okay, I have to get rid of this marker here, but let's grab this point now. I'm going to count down 5 and right 1. So let's see. I'm going to start at this point. Okay, I'm going to go down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then right 1. So in reality, the point would be around here. Okay, because of this interface, I can't actually touch that. But this is actually good. It shows us another way to graph this point. So you can't, put the point where I want it, right? We want it somewhere over here. But what we can do is go the other way, right? The line should be a negative slope, right? Because we have a -5, so it should look something like this. So if you think about going down 5, right 1, that's the same thing as actually going up 5 and left 1. Okay, so let's count this carefully. This is the point that we established. I'm going to go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then left 1. Okay, so I'm going to end up at -4, 1. Okay? And you can always double check, okay? You can start at the point that you ended up on, and then count your down 5, right 1 to see if it actually worked in the reverse way. So down 5 is going to be down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right 1. Down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right 1. It looks like it will hit over here, which we originally thought it would. Okay? There we go. We'll do several of these so you guys get some good practice. Okay, so graph a line that contains the point -6, 1, has a slope of 5. Okay, so let's graph your -6, 1 first. The line for sure goes through this point. I don't know where the line goes after that until I apply my slope. Okay, and our slope is 5 here. Okay, so let's figure out what that is exactly. I'm going to do the same thing here, right? Give you guys a little bit of a visual. 5 is the same thing as 5/1, right? So they're both positive. Change in y is 5. That's an up 5. Change in x is 1. That's a right 1. So from your established point, which was the -6, 1, we're going to go up 5, right 1. Let's see what that looks like. Okay. So from your established point, -6, 1, I'm going to go up 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right 1. Boom. Okay, so up 5/1. Up 5, right 1. So let's move that point there. Double check. Okay. Up 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right 1. Looks like we're good. All right. So this slope is already written as a fraction. And we're going to start at the point -5, -6. So let's graph the -5, -6 first. That's all the way down here, right? -5, -6. So this point's established. I don't know where the line goes until I apply my slope. So let me get my marker here again. Just to show you real quick, these are both positive numbers, right? So the change in y for the 2 should be up 2. And then the change in y for the left and right direction should be right 3. Okay? Change in y +2, which is up. And then change in x is a +3, which is right. So up 2, right 3. Up 2, right 3. I'm going to get rid of my marker, and then let's move this point up 2, right 3. Right there. Okay, so establish point, up 2, right 3, gets us there. And then it keeps going, up 2, right 3, up 2, right 3, up 2, right 3. Okay, should be consistent throughout the whole line. All right, let's do one more. Use what you need on this video. Okay, so one more here. We go to the point 3, -6. Let's start there. So 3, -6. For sure it goes to this point. And I don't know where this point goes until I apply my slope. Okay, so this one, I'm going to rewrite your -1/2 in 2 ways. Okay, I'll show you how cool this is. You can actually apply the slope in slightly different ways and get the same answer. So a -1/2 means it's negative slope overall, right? Negative number overall. You can write the -1/2 as a -1/2, or you can write it also as a 1/2. Either one's going to give you the same answer. Okay, I'll show you both. So if I have a -1 in the y direction, that's a down 1. But then the x is positive, which is right 2. If you make your y value positive, that's going to be up 1. But then your x is a negative, which is a left 2. And I'll show you how it gets us the same answer. Okay, so down 1, right 2 is actually the same thing. It'll produce the same line as if I went up 1, left 2. Okay, so keep that in mind. I'm going to get rid of the marker. So check this out. I'm going to go down 1, right 2. There's our answer. Okay, let's start back at the original point, 3, -6. If I went up 1, left 2, like I said, it was the same thing. You see how we get to the same line? Up 1, left 2, up 1, left 2. Or down 1, right 2, down 1, right 2. We're still on the same line. Okay, so you could pick and choose if you want to go down 1, right 2, or up 1, left 2. Okay, same line. Okay, go ahead and try those.